They've been asking me for a live stream. That person. Pushing cat. It's funny. They're like, hi. Pretty good. How are you doing? I don't know if you can hear me good. There's like a lot of wind and stuff. Let's see. YouTube. I'm sorry if it looks bad. There's this. They don't care. They just want to hang out. Doing good. How are you, Pushin? What have you been up to? It's been a long time since my last live stream, so sorry if I'm awkward again. Haven't done these in a while. Are you still making jokes?
Bruh.
Where are you putting them?
No, I'm holding them.
Oh. Zanib, how are you? Oh, awesome, Pushin. What universities are you applying to? Look. Congratulations on applying to university. Do you know what you want to study yet, Pushin, or not yet? U of A. Ooh. I applied to that one for medical school both years, and they didn't give me even an interview invite both years. So we don't like them. I'm just kidding. They're pretty cool. Ooh, business is a good degree. Business is a good one. Very versatile. You can basically work anywhere with it. Yeah. I might go back to school and get an MBA. I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking of actually getting an MBA, Pushin. Once I finish medical school, maybe during residency, I can like start working on an MBA after intern year. That way I have that as well. Because those are very useful degrees. No, I don't love schools, Anib. I don't love it at all. There we go. Oh wow, this looks so much better. We'll just hold it here for a little bit. It's really windy right now. It's nice though. I'm always wearing a hoodie because I get cold really easy. But it's actually really nice over here. Watch. Let me show you guys a little bit. Sorry if it gets really windy. Oh, hold on. You guys can't really tell, but it looks really nice. There's like a few clouds and they're all pinked up from the sun where it's going down. Oh. 3 months into med school and it's going, but hard. Awesome, Tammy. We actually just finished a block last week. On Thursday, we finished clinical morphology. So all of anatomy and anatomy lab. How are you feeling? You said it's going. Oh, it's good, but it's hard. Yeah, that's that is very true. It is going, that's for sure. What job could you do with a medical degree and MBA? I'm just thinking that like if I ever plan on opening my own business, like my own clinic, Zanib, but also just to get like more just business experience. In the medical field, all you learn really is science and medicine. They don't really teach you how to like run a business or anything like that, and I think that's something I would want to do in the future. Doesn't necessarily have to be medical, but that's why I want to get an MBA. That way, I can be kind of versatile in the sense of like business building or something, and that's kind of why I want to get an MBA. I was happy until I found out my class rank today. Oh gosh. So I'm sorry, Tammy. My school actually doesn't rank us. They have an internal rank that they don't tell us until I think the end of the 2 years or the end of the 4 years. So I'm sorry you found that out really soon already. But don't worry, you'll still be a doctor, and I know it's hard being not number one or number two or number three in your class, but you are in a class full of really smart people. Just remember that. And just because the last block didn't go very well for you doesn't mean that the rest can't be better, and that you might be better at another block than those top ranking people right now. So, don't let that bring you down. Just keep moving forward. Oh, I almost closed the live stream. Oops. Please. How's school going? It's going very well, Pushin. I'm using some different study techniques this time around. They feel much more efficient, and I really front load the information on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But by Friday, by the time we take the quiz or the test or whatever, I feel pretty good about the material, and I'm less stressed at the end of the week versus how I used to be last year, very stressed towards the end of the week for that test. But I was very stressed for the final last Thursday. I was super stressed on Wednesday and Thursday. But I did pretty well in the final, so I'm really happy with it. So it's going good. It's going good. What? Oh, I was actually gonna go buy a bow today, so I want to start target practice shooting a bow and arrow, and maybe even go hunting eventually with it. So I went to the shop, and I was gonna buy I had never shot a bow and arrow ever, so it was my first time shooting, and the guy at the shop was super helpful. It was actually really fun, and it takes a lot of skill and technique. And I almost pulled the trigger on buying one, pun intended, but it was too expensive. And 2 weeks ago, they had a sale for 20% off, and I missed it. So I'm gonna wait for another sale and hopefully get it then, because they are very expensive, but it should last a really long time. And it was just so fun. It's very satisfying when you release the arrow. It feels, I don't know, makes you feel really good. You really wanted a live stream, Kushina. You were the first one in here. You were not kidding. Oh, I thought that's what you meant. Peace? Would you rather know when you'll die or how you'll die?
How? And
Oh gosh, probably how, because if you know when, then you're just gonna have so much anxiety building up until that day, and at least once like it's gonna happen because you know how, then the anxiety is only for that few minutes, hopefully, if it's not a torturous, painful death. but probably how. Oh, that's kind of scary. What about you? What would you rather? How or when? How?
If I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna go water then.
Can you guys hear all the crickets? Yeah, sorry, I'm out here. I'm out up in the mountains-ish in the forest, so there's a lot of critters and creatures out there, and coyotes sometimes. Do you like the new iPhone 11? Where's my phone?
No.
Oh, it's gonna have a picture of you. Hold on, let me take it out so I don't extra stuff about you.
That's so lovely.
Huh?
So lovely.
Nope. I'm a Samsung guy. Pushing. I actually had the iPhone 5C, and it's actually okay, but I'm all about Samsung life now. I haven't really looked at the new iPhone 11, I guess, because I don't like being in a phone. I got, what is this, the S10 Plus or something?
Yeah.
So it's very recent that I got this phone, so I'm not in the phone market, so I'm not really paying attention to all the new phone stuff coming out. Is it the one with like the fidget spinner cameras on it? Would you rather be able to detect any lie that you hear or be able to get away with any lie you ever tell? Oh, God. That's so funny. I'd rather be able to get away with any lie I ever told. Literally. That sounds way funner for some weird reason. It sounds sort of unethical, but it sounds like the right way to go. What's going on, Debbie? How are you? Long time no see, Debbie. I think you've been commenting on my videos. I appreciate all of you guys' support over the last year and what happened, and now you guys are still here. So thank you all so much, so much. Waz Khan, what's up? Waz Khan. Come here. Dad, JJ. Hi. Would you rather live a long or short life? Definitely long. Definitely long for sure, Pusheen. Would you rather use sandpaper as toilet paper or hot sauce as eye drops? Sandpaper is toilet paper. I'm not putting hot sauce in my eyes. Doing good, Wazkan. How are you doing? Oh, God. I'm doing good, Wazkan. How are you doing? I just finished the first block again last week, so I'm doing good. Oh, well, you're going to UCF, Debbie? I bet. I bet it feels way different than your tiny state college. This is Tuesday. Tuesday.
Speak.
Would you rather always get the feeling that you're going to sneeze but never do, or have hiccups for the rest of your life?
I always have hiccups, so that's easy.
It's a hard one. I'd probably have hiccups. That sneezy feeling, I like sneezing. I enjoy sneezing. So I'd rather do that. I'd rather just be able to sneeze. This is Tuesday.
So I'm not supposed to be able to furniture. That's cute.
She's a girl. Her eyes like shine in the thing.
Just don't see it
See you, Zanib. Oh gosh, the wind. Yeah, go study, Zanib. This is gonna be a short one anyways. I'll do another one at home where I'm more comfortable. Do you still know how to calculate physics problems? No. Unless you give me the equation and the formula and I can do it, but no, I do not. Maybe if there was like a multiple choice and I had like a vignette with some multiple choice answers, I might be able to. Oh God. All right. Todd. This is Todd. She's also a girl. She is super smart. Oh gosh. Ugh. She's really smart. And she's really cute. What kind of car do you guys all drive? Tell me that. It is multiple choices, but unfortunately it's in French. Whoa. Yeah, I probably can't do a French physics problem. I don't think I can do an English physics problem, let alone a French English problem. Do you find yourself having more time with your girlfriend this time around? My boyfriend and I are still adjusting to long distance, but he's in school too, so it's not as bad since he's focused on other things. Are we hanging out more?
I see like every single day.
But like, do you feel like it's more than like last year?
Kinda, because I went to basics, so you're sad.
Yeah, I feel like we're hanging out a lot more this time around. One, because I kind of, I guess just because I've already been through 1 year of med school, I kind of know what to expect, and it's not as like anxiety building as it was the first time around. So like, I felt like I couldn't hang out with her because I really needed to study. But now I think I'm really good. Like right now, I'm not in a block. That's why I'm so relaxed and chill. But like, I think during the block, I was actually really smart about studying when I have to study. That way, when I get to hang out with her, I can and not like worry like, oh, I didn't study. Yeah, I feel like I've been really good about that. Because I get up early in the mornings, like at 6 sometimes. Not every day, but I try to get up at 6 and get all my Anki done. And then I go to class, and then like some days I don't see her, but the time that I'm not hanging out with her, like during a block, I feel like I'm being pretty efficient with my time on studying. Whereas last year I was doing other things, like I was on the internet, playing games, just like surfing YouTube. And I don't do that as much anymore just because I want to be able to hang out with her when we get to. 2000 Nissan Xterra. So they go. Serena drives a 2003 Dodge Ram 2500 manual. That's really loud. And I drive a little Honda Civic. That's the only answer they're giving us. There, we got an eye. You get a happier face. You get a happier face.
Hey, how have you been?
How you been, Berat? Good. How are you doing, bro? Berat. It says I'm one of the few people that say his name right.
Oh, really?
That's because I'm Hispanic, and I actually try to say people's names. Just saying, I'm pretty cool. How are you doing, Berat? Long time no talk. My 2000 is going to fall apart any second now. Oh no. So all throughout college, Debbie, I drove a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500. It was two-wheel drive. It didn't have air conditioner. It didn't have a heater. You couldn't see out the windows. What else is wrong with it?
Radio sucked.
The radio, the speakers were blown out. The radio
I
sucked.
saved you every week from blowing out tires.
My tires would blow out every week. 1 week the drive shaft fell and almost ripped the whole axle off the truck. One time it overheated, but it got me through the 4 years of college, kind of. And I was actually really scared to drive it after the drive shaft fell. It popped the truck up so high in the air, and it was just really freaking scary. And I was even scared to drive. My dad had like a newer 2012 like F250, and I was even scared to drive that for like 2 weeks after that happened. I got like PTSD, but I'm over it now. So I can definitely feel that falling apart vehicle life. It sucks. It's scary. Rubaya, look, they say we're cute together.
Thank you.
Life is going good, Rubaya. How about you? We are super cute together.
Oh my gosh, you're cute.
Life is going great. Life is good. Can't complain. But great house school review. I just finished the first block, but last Thursday. I feel really good about it. I did really good on the final. I did pretty good most of the whole block. The quizzes I was doing really well. The practicals I wasn't putting enough time in the lab to actually do very well on them. But because I was doing so well on the quizzes, it kind of balanced it out. And I did really well on the final. So it's going good. I'd be scared too. Yeah, it was super awful, Debbie. We were literally, like, the last year of college, the engine went out. So we had to, like, literally tear it apart, and we fixed it. And then the drive shaft fell out and popped the truck up. So then we got a replacement and fixed that. But then I traded it in as a down payment for my current Civic. So it did its job. It was supposed to get me through college, and it did. So I can't really like complain, but it was really a junker by that point. It was so bad. We're about to make pot roast. Serena's mom made pot roast. And we're going to eat pot roast and relax. I'm going to do some Anki cards. I'm trying to get ahead for next week. So this week, we have what's called a Wise Week. So it's basically a week to kind of slow down and just talk about the whole block, the last block's material, do practice questions as a group and cases. We have like some required sessions we have to go to, but it's not like you're not getting graded. It's like a pass-fail.
It's focusing on wellness, step one practice, and other really important stuff, I guess. So I'm really relaxed right now. They gave us the syllabus for the next block, so I'm gonna try to get 1 week ahead. That way I'm 1 week ahead every week, and it's not as stressful because the next block is only 4 weeks long. It's medical or molecular foundations of medicine or something. So it's all about DNA, RNA, cell signaling, different genetic diseases, I think, and some pharmacology. So it's 4 weeks. So it's gonna be very short. So you can't really mess up. I'm gonna show that message, Debbie. So yeah, what's going on, Trex? Of course I remember you. Trex Clan. All my people are coming back. I went to a UCF club meeting today, African American Biomed Club, and the rates of black students being matriculated into UCF's medical school was super low. In 2018, 1 out of 2017 students were black. Holy cow, that's a great company. Minorities are definitely still not getting into medical school compared to white counterparts. It really sucks, but you definitely have to play. You have to play the game. Like, this is the society we live in right now, so you don't really have a choice other than to work really hard and compete. And yes, it's very unfair for minority students, just because of the amount of barriers minority students have to face, just in income and access, different things like that, and even your parents understanding what you're going through. I think that's the big one for me. Yeah, I'm sorry, Debbie, but that's just the society we're living in. Not much about it other than just work really hard and compete. It sucks. I don't really have better advice for that right now. I'm sorry. What I would say is to make sure to apply to the schools that do look like they're accepting a lot more minority students. That way you increase your chances. Nothing to be sorry about. More room for me to make history. Exactly. That's a mindset you have to have going into this, because yeah, it's really hard, and the odds are probably against you. But there's many other black students that have been accepted, and many more that will be accepted. So you won't be the first, and you won't be the last. You just got to keep fighting. And now I'm getting cold.
Here's a cracker.
Look at my eyelashes.
And they're like not even there.
Mine look longer than yours still.
And I have mascara on too.
Loser. All right, I'm gonna be shutting this off in 30 minutes. So you guys got 1 minute left.
1 minute. What?
It's gonna be a 30-minute live stream.
Oh, it's not even 30 minutes left.
No, 1 minute. 1 minute left.
You guys are done 1 minute.
Uno minuto. Thank you, everybody that showed up and hung out with me. I know it was just like unannounced. I think I will announce the next stream I'm gonna do. That way you guys have more time to like schedule and be on here when I say so. This is just impromptu. I was like, Serena was telling me, you haven't done the live stream you've been talking about doing for a while. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it right now. Or she pushed me to just do it right now. So I'll schedule another one. That way it's more timed. And I'll be at home, and it'll be better. This is just like kind of a hangout. Tell you guys, yes, I need to do more live streams, and I'll see you guys soon in the next one. I'm filming a vlog. I'm doing longer vlogs now, so that might come at the end of this week. We'll see. Or next week. We'll see you guys. Thank you so much for being here, Debbie. We will see you.